good afternoon. So today I'm going to be running to the nearest track. As you can see, clearly I'm just running through my neighborhood. We're gonna run to the nearest track, and today I'm going to tell you guys about some of the best 1 mile workouts that you can do to help improve your time and your strength and your endurance. So I'll see you there. Alright guys, so you can see clearly I am at my local track, the closest one I have access to, which is weird because tracks are supposed to be closed. As you can see, I have my track shirt on as well. But so today we're going to be doing a 6x400 workout with 3 minutes of rest in between. That's going to go from easy intensity to hard intensity. Intense workout, I would say. Just because, 400 is honestly, in my opinion, the worst thing that you can do in track. But you gotta do it to get good at the mile because it's just only 400s. But like I said, we're gonna be going from easy to hard pace. As you may be able to tell, slightly out of breath. I just did my first one. Just a little bit. I'm good now though. Did it in 81 seconds, which is 1 minute 21 seconds. Flat, well, 0.03, but close enough. Which equates to around 5:24 mile pace-ish. But yeah, being able to do one, that's pretty easy. It's pretty good. I have about a couple minutes more rest here. I'm just walking back and forth near the start, which is right here at the yellow numbers and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna film this next 400. Probably will. Just to give you, I'll try to keep the phone kind of steady, but then again, I kind of do have to run. But yeah, just a good workout. Because you're not going too fast at the beginning, but at the end, you're really using the kicking speed that you're gonna have to need, especially at the end of the mile, especially the last lap, is everyone kicks. As what usually happens in the mile, as I'll tell you guys, the first lap, everyone goes out fast. Usually it's their fastest lap. If not, then usually their second fastest lap. The second lap, people always tend to get in their pace and then they slow down and back off a little bit. The third lap, everyone seems to always really ignore it. Everyone always goes super slow. All right, just finished my second of 6x400. Unfortunately, what happened, I had to go around a person, and because of social distancing, even though they left lane 1 open for me as they were in lane 2, I wanted to be safe. So right around the 300 meter mark, so right there, I kind of had to go out of my way to go around them. Kind of unfortunate. And because I was talking, it kind of made me cramp a little bit just because I wasn't able to get as much oxygen as I needed. And I wasn't able to use my arm enough because I didn't want to make the video like this, too shaky and unseeable. So I ended up going in 83, which should be 532 mile pace. So a little bit off, but not too bad. But yeah, next 400. See you guys in about a minute 10, 20 seconds. Switch my third 400, 72 seconds, as you'll see, 72.22. Pretty good. I don't know how I dropped 10 seconds, as I really didn't feel like I was running any faster. Yeah, let's see after this next 400. So I just finished my my fourth 400 about a minute ago. I ran 71 seconds, as you'll see. Still don't know how I went faster. But yeah, doing pretty good so far. So I'll see you guys after this with 400. There's just like a minute-ish break after my fifth 400. See the time right here. Unfortunately, I was running a little bit uphill. So, it could have been faster, but if it were downhill, it would be better. But, yeah, coming up in this last 400, feel good. Hoping to go all out on this one. See you guys in a bit. Just finished my last 400. I couldn't get an exact split, but I kind of guesstimated The running app was a little bit off. Watching, but never watch again. Good afternoon. It is now 4:20. Funnily enough, it is April 20th, 2020. Yesterday, the previous segment of this video will be my workout from yesterday, which I did 6 400s. Today, as you can see, I'm going a lot faster, which is because I'm riding my bike today. I'm riding my bike to the track, which is a mile away, because for this track workout, it's going to be a bit longer, so I'm going to need some water. So what it's going to be a 6x800 workout. Wait, no. No, it's an 8x600 workout. Sorry. That goes at around my 5K goal pace, which my goal for next year is going to be 17:30, which to find out your 600 pace, first, oops, speed bump. First, you have to calculate your speed per mile for a 17-minute, 30-second 5K. And then what you want to do after that is then you take the mile pace and then you convert it into seconds. And then after you convert that into seconds, divide that by 4 to get your average 400 pace. And then after that, you divide it by 2 and then add it to the original 400 pace. And then you'll get your 600 pace for a 5K. Which mine, I think, ends up being 2 minutes, 7 seconds. And so that's what I'm going to have to do 8 times. With a 200-meter break, and that's it. And then after that, there's a 4x200, which is at my mile goal pace, which is really anywhere that's under 5, but I gave myself the target of 37.5 seconds. And then it's the same thing too. What I'm going to have to do, I'll run a 200, and then I'll take a 200-meter walk break, and then I'll do it again 3 more times. But yeah, it's going to be a good workout. The only reason why I rode my bike today is, like I said earlier, I knew I was going to need some water. And I didn't want to have to run 2 miles. Well, run a mile to get to the track, 1 mile to get home from my track. Or the track, I guess. And then, well, just be very, very tired. And I don't want to have to use some of my water from running to and from the track. I mean, I could have brought multiple water bottles, but I just have a small bag. There's really no point. See if I can go on the street here. Funnily enough, there's more people on this sidewalk as there are cars on the street. And actually, according to the speed trap here, I'm going about 15 miles an hour on my bike. So I'm not going slow, that's for sure. Just still on the road, as you see. Other people because of the question. I know this is a do not enter, but I really have a choice. Thankfully, there's nobody at the track here today, so I don't have to worry about times being affected by people running on the track. I guess I'll let you guys know what the wind is in a second. There's one person. That won't be a problem. I'll see you guys when I get on the track. Alright guys, so I just finished my warm-up. Just did half a mile. I'm going to start stretching it here in a second. But yeah, it's going to be a long workout. But thankfully, I think it's like 1 o'clock-ish. The wind actually wasn't as strong as yesterday. It's only like 12 miles an hour-ish now. The only reason probably why I thought it was stronger than yesterday was probably because I was biking directly into the wind at like 15 miles an hour. Which, you know, it's gonna be hard to bike through. Alright guys, so now I'm all prepped. Have my infamous track shirt, I guess, on. Yeah, I'm gonna not start from here, but I'm gonna start from 200 meters up on the track. So I guess I'll start walking over there. But But yeah, I have 8 600s and 4 200s ahead of me. Supposed to go at 2:07, so I need to go around 84 seconds for one lap, and then just go like 40, was it? I don't know, 40 something seconds for a 200. It shouldn't be hard. I mean, I can do that easily. The question is, can I do it 8 times? Which I should be able to, because I mean, 8 600s is a 4,800, which is just about a 5K. And then do 4 200s after that, and boom, you got more than a 5K. But yeah, about 150 meters left before I start. But yeah, I guess I'll let you guys know what happens after this first 600. So I just got done with my first 600. I was around 4 seconds under pace, actually. It was honestly not hard. It was pretty easy. Of course, my first, I'm taking my splits in 200s. You'll see the times here. Pretty decent. I mean, of course, the first one was the fastest one. But I mean, completing my first lap in under 81 seconds, I mean, felt like nothing. But what I decided I'm going to do, instead of just walking at 200 as a break, I'm going to walk 100 back, grab my water, and then I'll just like cut across this field to get to the other side of the track. Maybe I'll just walk a whole 300 meters from here. I'm not sure. But yeah, see you guys after this next 600. All right, so I just finished my second 600. Definitely slower. Still under pace, which is good. Just had to go a little bit slower the first 200, but the second 200, the wind really started to pick up, so I need to remember that. The second 200 is always going to be the worst. Not necessarily in terms of time, but just, I guess, pain and just work. It'll be the hardest 200. But I mean, like I said, still under pace, so it's still doing good. Coming up on this third 200, I feel like I might need to probably breathe more, or maybe just concentrate on breathing a little bit more, because I realized that for some reason my right ribs just cramped a little bit. I mean, it's not like an annoying, like painful cramp. It's just kind of like a little something that's kind of there, and you don't really know why. But maybe I actually will stick with going the first 200 and maybe a bit faster. Maybe I'll just try to be under 40 seconds for the first 200 every time. But then again, I might drift off pace just a little bit, just because of, I mean, 1, fatigue, and 2, just the wind. I only have a 300 meter walking rest. Usually I'd have maybe a couple minutes more than that. But I mean, not complaining. Track workout's a track workout, can't really change it. And if you do, well, you're not really benefiting yourself. So yeah, see you guys after this next 600. All right, so I just finished my third 600. One person ended up coming onto the track, looked like a youngster. And funnily enough, as soon as I started running, he kind of started to egg me on. He didn't like say anything or make gestures, but he kept looking back at me while I was running. And I mean, it may have been my subconscious, but I just wanted to pass him, so I did. And so yeah, I ended up going a lot faster than pace, like 8 seconds almost. Everything ended up being faster, especially my second 200. Probably that's because that's where I passed him. But I mean, I'm not complaining. Still feel good. My legs, they're not starting to hurt, but I'm starting to feel a little burn. Not like a pain burn, just like they're really warmed up now, especially since I went a lot faster. But yeah, now I'm gonna be trying to definitely slow down, as after this I'll be halfway done. Maybe I'll be a little bit off pace, maybe a couple seconds behind. I'm not really worried about it. Just gonna take this one a little bit slow. I'll see you guys after this next 600. So I just finished fourth 600, halfway through now. Still feel good. Not getting tired, but again, a little bit more of that like slight burning sensation in my legs, specifically my calves. Not worried about it though. Still under pace, haven't gone over yet. I might be a little bit off this one. I just want to save a little bit of my energy for the 200s. Not worried about it though. But yeah, not really much else to say, but see you guys after this next 600. So I just completed my 5th 600. Wind's starting to pick up a bit more now, as you can tell. It's getting a little bit annoying, but it's not too bad yet. However, as you'll see here, this is my closing 200 was by far the fastest closing 200 so far. The only reason why I did that is even though I said I wasn't going to speed up at the end, I was a little bit worried I was going to fall off pace, which I might have if I had just done a normal 200. So I didn't speed up by much. I just tried to I didn't really increase my stride frequency, but I did raise my knees a bit higher, and I planted my feet into the ground a little bit harder to get a little bit more speed going. But in a cylinder pace, my slower 600 so far was my second one, so I'm happy. The pain in my legs is going away a little bit, which I mean is good, but the pain will come back later for the 200s. But yeah, 3 more 600s to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to be running out of time at all, just because this does take a while. Just because I have to run it, then I have to rest, then I have to do it again. But yeah, still going strong. See you guys after this next 600. Just completed my 600. Still feeling good. This time I had my fastest opening 200. And my slowest closing 200. So that might mean something. Well, it does mean something. It means that I need to slow down a little bit at the beginning and not speed up towards the end, but not fade, I guess I'll say. Not to speed up at the end, but to not lose speed. And to not lose any momentum, I guess, is the best way to put it. But yeah, I have 2 more. Wait, no. Yeah, I think I have 2 more. No, I have 3 more. But yeah, still feeling good. I'll see you guys after this next 600. I have 2 more. All right, so I'll finish my second to last 600. 1 more to go. Still haven't fallen off pace yet. Feeling great. Ready for these 200s after this. But yeah, I'm not really going to change my strategy about going about it. I'm not going to change my strategy going about this. So yeah, see you after this 600. All right, so I just finished my last 600. Feeling kind of tired, kind of hungry. But I only have 4 more 200s after this. Shouldn't take long. They should be taking 37.5 seconds each with the 200 meter break in between. Yeah, feeling good going into these 200s. I don't know how fast I'm going to be going this first one because I need to get used to a 200 pace. But yeah, pretty excited. So I'll see you guys after this first 200. I just finished my first 200. I'm not gonna lie. I saw my first 100 split. I don't know if it's accurate. I'm not exactly sure if that's where the first 100 is, because that doesn't really seem right. But I mean, it looks like 100 meters to me. I might have just kind of gone out a little bit slow. It wasn't too slow, but then again, you have to account for the fact that the second 100 is rolling and already at decent speed, which is why my splits are so different. But yeah, I'm definitely going to slow way down on this one, because going 33.56 for 1-200 means that I'm going 1 lap at 67.12 seconds. Maybe. I don't know if I can do mental math right now. But here, I'll just put the time here. But yeah, that would be like 4:30 something per mile. I'm definitely not there yet. Maybe by next year. And then by the year after that, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna be sure to slow way down on this next 200. I'll see you guys after that. All right, so second 200 done. Way closer to pace. Felt a lot easier. Felt a lot better. Didn't feel like I was going as hard. I feel like my first and second 200, I was going at the same intensity, which is good, which means I know what a sub 5 minute mile pace feels like. But then again, I'm on the same concrete track. Have normal shoes on. Not normal shoes, but they're not spikes, so they're just good running shoes that I got. But yeah, halfway done with this part of the workout. I'm probably gonna go this one a little bit slower, and then I'm definitely gonna sprint hard the last 200. Or maybe I'll just try to stick with pace because I still have a mile to bike home. But yeah, see you guys after this next 200. All right, so I just completed my third 200. Still a little bit faster than pace, which is great. Still feel great. I tried to increase my stride length more. Definitely helped. And I feel better going faster. But yeah, last 200. I'm gonna run this one extra hard just because why not? I'll see you guys after this. All right, so I finished my last 200. As you can see, on my way home, yeah, I definitely increased my stride frequency and the amount of power that was going into the ground. So I guess I was stomping harder, or just putting my feet into the ground harder, which allowed me to go much faster. That would ideally be my 400 pace. But yeah, I'll have to work on that next time. But yeah, now that I'm done with this workout, I highly recommend it. It's definitely a good speed workout. I'm definitely tired. The only downside is that it kind of takes a while. I think it took say like an hour. But yeah, definitely recommend this workout. I like it. It's the first time I've ever done this workout before. But yeah, it definitely helps you learn what pace you should be going at. But yeah, feel great. Can't wait to eat a big lunch now. And once again, thank you for watching, but never watch again.